knows? It's just this dude getting checked by women constantly.
Your energy is everything.
All right, can I get a testing from everyone one at a time, please?
Testing.
Great. All right, we are recording whenever you're ready.
I was going testing. I thought you were going to go higher.
Testing.
Oh, I like this. This is fun. This is fun. So I just want to alert the audience that we have a literal like legend in the building. We have an educator. We have a force in the community, in the culture.
Yes.
I mean, me being able to live and direct bring together like education for the masses, especially concerning this plant, which happens to be female.
Yes.
It happens to be female. Let's get that out
gorgeous.
of the way. Oh, yes, she is. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you know, I got a funny story.
Yes.
So I like to keep things clean, especially all my stuff. Whatever, anything. It's like I got 91% ready to go all time. 91% isopropyl alcohol.
That's what I want to hear.
Isopropyl alcohol. So I got that on deck all the time, right? So I have a grinder, really nice. I don't even know the brand or whatever it is. It just works great. And the keef that it...
I love a good keef.
You know what keef is, right?
No.
No, you explain what keef is. I'll explain what reclaim is.
I mean...
Well, keef is what we catch after you grind up the plant. It's terpenes that actually fall with the keef. So you got
She want me to explain it, but forgetting the production company name is Two Dummies on a Couch.
Knowing you.
The whole thing is, I don't know shit. I'm still learning too.
You're catching as you're grinding the plant. It's like a catch. All of the particles of the plant, all the plant matter that's too small, too fine to get ground up, goes into this catcher, and it has a net, and you scrape it out. And we do what we call keef bowls with it. And sometimes when you're running low on flour, you supplement it with the keef. It's not going to have the whole potency of the flour, but it has some. It's like leftover. And when you're dabbing, you have reclaim, and that's essentially the same thing. It's kind of what doesn't get burned off and stays at the bottom of the barrel. You see what was going to happen to me? I was going to be like, oh, it's blunt dust. What is blunt dust, though?
But your explanation, though,
we have some terpenes in there, yeah.
That is music to my ears. Because I can't have you going around, that's blunt dust, You know that, right? It's blunt dust.
So
I learned
would that
it.
Be like shake, but it's more.
It could be a little bit like shake and trim, but it's a little more refined.
More refined.
So if you have normally grinders come in three or four pieces, and that very bottom piece has like this. Almost picture it like a sieve.
Yes,
right,
like a sieve.
So like if I'm putting fruit with some of the, like a strawberry jam, I want to make jam, I'm just keep meshing it around.
Oh, yeah.
All of the jam's going to go into the jar, but right on that top of the sift is going to stay the particles that were just too small to get through, and it stays there. And there's still flavor there. You scrape it out, you can taste it, right? But you're not going to use it in the jam because if you take keef and you start to burn it and it's even a little bit wet, it can mess up your whole bowl. It's not really meant to be burned that way. But you dust it onto things, you dust it onto your bowl, you sprinkle it back on, and it's like all these terps that just collect. Oh. And then the good part is it sits there maybe for 2 months, so it's collecting these terps from all the different strains. Oh. So you have all these different cultivars sitting at the bottom of this. It's a salad. We call that a salad.
Seasoning salt.
I think she just renamed it.
Oh my God!
It's
seasoning salt.
Yeah,
all right. Well, you know what? You
that's
claim
the Caribbean.
it. You claim it. Oh yeah, it
salt,
is.
Right?
It's seasoning salt. Oh my! Up top already. So I like to keep all that stuff clean.
Okay.
And the grinder with all that beautiful keef and this, that, and the other. I find the higher the quality. I don't know. The higher the quality or how fresh it is, the fresher it is. Like somehow my grinder is like super shiny.
Nice.
It's like it looks brand new. I didn't clean it.
You haven't cleaned it yet.
No.
But you take good care of it then.
Aw.
And also, it's probably nice, dry material. I find that when you're not, like, my grinder gets dirty and, like, a little gunky
Right.
when it's not good material, when it's not dried properly, when it's just not good. And then you kind of see that, like, that wetness
Yes.
stays behind, and then all of a sudden it's, like, a little,
It's tough to.
and then you go in with the ISO, and then you got to clean off all those Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting, when you're cleaning because you're like, all of that could have been in me. Oh my God. What is that?
We don't want leftover seasoning salt.
No. So now you just got a little bit of a taste of what this show is all about. So you saw me getting, as you would say, lit, right?
Yeah.
In the lounge outside.
Yes.
So I told a part of a story, right? And then you explained your piece, and
Yeah.
then I continued.
Yeah.
See, I'm still on point.
You stay focused.
Stay focused. That's right, because I'm petty, and everyone knows it. Okay?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that? I'm from the Caribbean just like you. What
Yeah,
are you
but I
talking
never
about,
thought you
dude?
petty. Never.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's the Gemini, baby.
Oh.
It's under. But when it is out, it's like, whoa, wow. Oh yeah.
no.
So that's why I love doing housework. I say it all the time. It's amazing because it's like you're able to wash all these dishes and these clothes and fold and this and that and the other, and you are like zooted.
Yeah, I gotta find a terp that gives me energy to do that. I'm still.
I'm limonene, myrcene, and pinene.
Your
Those are the
favorite
ones. Yes.
That pinene is what's giving you all that energy. That
Yes.
limonene.
Oh yeah.
Do you like farnesene? So farnesene is found in apple terps. So if you have like an apple fritter farnesene are good feel good terps.
Producer, put the camera over on our friend over here because somebody's taking notes. What?
So,
Somebody's taking notes. They are actively
farnesene.
writing. Okay. Oh,
Here's the ADHD in me. FARNESENE. That's the ADHD in me. I gotta spell it out.
Yeah, that's
but those
right.
Are feel good terps. So farnesene is feel good terps. Osamine, feel good terps, anti-inflammatory, like anti-spasm. Like you got to find those feel good terps. Banana has that. Like if you have like banana terps, usually they feel good terps. They got myrcene, caraphyllene, osamine. They have all of these terps that just make you like this nice little, and then good flavonoids so you can like get the entourage effect. It all works together.
Oh, the entourage effect.
That's important.
Oh,
And that's,
write that down.
And that entourage.
Write that down.
That's your terpenes, your cannabinoids, and your flavonoids. That's what makes the three. That's your entourage effect.
Now let me ask you this wild question
Yes.
because I didn't even introduce you yet.
I know.
We're just kicking it, talking
Off the
shit
cuff.
off the cuff, doing it.
Yes.
So first things first. My name is Adrian. I'm the host of the Big Sale Session podcast. This is episode 30 something, and it is a very special episode. Okay, because I like doing that too. Very special episode. Dun dun dun. With the illustrious, the what? Seripidus, the vivacious, the intro to Canna, because I first met you at a comedy show. That's where I first met you.
Oh my God.
That's how we first connected. It was a comedy show in the city.
Yes, it
and I was enamored with this individual because they were so kind, so genuine, so chill, and it was just like kismet. Let me introduce you everyone to Queenee da Kritic.
Queen.
Oh, Queenee. See, that's the only time I'm broing out. Queenee.
Let's go for it.
Talk to me, bro. What's going on? Dude, tell me. What's up with weed, bro? Talk to me.
Where's my distilled water?
Tell me. Come here. I want to know.
Where's my distilled water for my Toro?
Got tattoos. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But really,
Oh my
the
God,
entourage
Adrian.
effect.
Entourage effect.
And that first letter is what? E?
E.
Okay. So we've talked before.
Yeah.
And that letter is very special to you. It's the first letter in a word.
Endometriosis.
Now, what I want to ask you is this. How does the entourage effect assist battle fight endometriosis? But also, how does that entourage effect help the ladies in and out of this room? Because it don't really just do anything for me. It just makes me clean, makes me couch locked, and
Well, no, the entourage effect. So that's your flavonoids, right? Your flavonoids is what protects your plant. It protects your plant from like UV damage. It protects the plant from infection, right? But when you consume it, whether because you find it in fruit like blueberries or green tea, or and in cannabis, when you consume it, it helps activate the cannabinoids and the terpenes in what you're consuming, right? So that's what assists with the entourage effect. You can't have it if you're not talking about all three. So sometimes we just talk about terpenes, and we're like, okay, well, if you want to, like, let's say endometriosis, which is very linked, we were talking about this early, to PMOS, and it's linked to PMDD. It's linked to women's health closer than we think.
Wait, I got a question for you. There's another one. Is it did you say it already? PCOS?
So PCOS is now PMOS. And I don't want to say it wrong. It used to be polycystic ovarian syndrome.
If it's gonna be said wrong, just leave it to me.
Okay, well, no, because I know it's PMOS, but I don't know what they put the P for. I know it's metabolic now. It's not polycystic ovarian syndrome. So I'm not completely sure what it is. I wish my phone was on. But look at what PMOS is. So that replaced PCOS. And the reason it replaced PCOS is because in order to diagnose a patient with PCOS, they had to have an ultrasound that showed tiny little cysts surrounding their ovary.
Bam, there it is right there.
Polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. Because your ovaries control everything. Listen, you can't talk about menopause or endometriosis and not talk about estrogen and your ovaries. When we go into menopause, essentially our ovaries are dying. They're saying, hey, I'm not going to give you any more mental health support. I'm not going to give you any more bone support. I'm not going to give you any more cardiac support.
Damn.
I'm not going to give you any more immune support. We're not having any more babies. We're done. And so your body's like, whoa, the cavalry is gone.
Right.
Right? So essentially all of those hormones start to drop. If you have endometriosis, that's a sign that you are estrogen dominant. You have more estrogen than your body needs. This is where you start to experience more hair, right? This is where you experience mood swings, sleep disruption, fatigue, bone and joint inflammation, right? So if you're estrogen dominant, you're suffering. And if you're not producing enough estrogen, you're suffering. Here's the caveat. I can always add estrogen as a woman with menopause. I cannot take away my estrogen as a woman with endometriosis.
What?
I can't get rid of that estrogen. That estrogen is storing itself in fat in my arms. It's storing itself with my belly. It's affecting my cortisol, right? So I can't take away any estrogen. I can give myself estrogen. So if you're menopausal and you're not producing enough estrogen, you could put a patch.
What?
And that patch gives you the supplement. When you have endometriosis, you're screwed because technically in dropping that estrogen for menopause, your body's actually starting to function better. So your weight loss, all these things start to happen better because the estrogen is starting to come down. Here's the problem. Along with that estrogen dropping is my bone health, my joint health. I'm getting hijacked. My brain is getting hijacked with my mood swings. I can't control my mood swings, but everybody around me thinks I can control my mood swings. You can't.
Wow, you can't.
No, if that happened to a man, he'd end up in the emergency room and he'd need like life support. And I'm not joking. I'm being honest. If all of your hormones dropped as fast as women's drop during perimenopause, you'd be in a hospital because everything would stop functioning. Your heart, everything. And that's happening to women every single day.
Wow.
And we go to doctors and they're like, oh, you have anxiety. Oh, listen, I'm a big movie. I love TV. I'm a big fan of the Golden Girls.
Right.
They were having this conversation back in the 80s when Dorothy had a 2-episode on chronic fatigue syndrome. And they didn't know what
That's right.
Fibromyalgia.
Oh my God. The friggin' doctor was a jerk. Yes.
That's what we're still encountering, right? But she was just saying fibromyalgia. They were just calling it chronic fatigue syndrome, but that's fibromyalgia, which leads us down to endometriosis, which leads us down to perimenopause. She could have very well had been perimenopausal.
Wow.
She needed more support than being told to go color her hair. and to go lose weight or go date another man or go feel younger. You can't feel anything when you're in menopause. This is the problem. Perimenopause, I can't. There are days I wake up and I sit on the edge of the bed and I'm hopeless and helpless and I feel empty and I have all these negative thoughts. They're not coming from here. They're getting hijacked because the estrogen is not giving me that support. So shout out to my dabs, because this is my best. This is my estrogen support right here. Comes back.
Wait. Can we get a little close up of this little guy?
Show my proxy cord.
Oh my. Well. Look, whoa, yeah. Look at that. We're looking at it now. Oh yeah. It looks like
Sophia.
Wait, you named
from the Golden Girls. Because I'm a Golden Girl. I'm a Golden Girl. Man. I'm 48. I embrace 48. I'm not trying to be anything but 48.
Wait.
Someone said to me, you got to be. I said, no, I got to be Puerto Rican and die. That's all I got to do. I ain't got to be anything else but Puerto Rican and die one day.
Oh, my. So, with that said, I would like to now turn to my left and introduce not just to me, but to everybody.
Still an introduction. Adrian's still an introduction.
I would like to. I mean, we're on schedule. What are you talking about here? You watch how this all plays out, my friend. Because to the left of me is who? The vivacious, the non-loquacious, the studious, the stupendous, Karen Excellis.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! Oh, she was our super producer. And as well as Dom, salute to Dom. They were super producers for us for like a year and change.
Beautiful.
It was amazing. And this has all come about because our friend, Karen, is a young lady of a certain demographic.
Yes.
We don't need to get into it.
I'm in the Golden Girl demographic. For sure.
We're
you know what?
We're out here. We're doing it.
Hey, listen, that's great because I leave that up to y'all. I've learned over the years, okay, you do not. There's two things you don't do. You don't say, "Hey, when are you due?" No, you don't say that. You say, "There's something different about you, but I just can't put my finger on it. I wish you could. I just don't know."
Nice open-ended questions. Those are nice open-ended questions.
And I always go like 10 to 13 years lower than what I think it is.
Smart.
Very smart.
That's some old play.
You don't want to get carded.
Gen Z don't know about that.
You don't want to get carded when you're young, but then when you're old, you're like, you better card me. I look at them in the restaurant like, you better ask me for my driver's license. Oh. You better not assume I'm over 21. Oh. Karen's laughing because she know it's the truth, Karen. You know it. We're like, make sure you card me.
I can't get that. I'm fully embracing the unk. I love it. It's great. I
love the unk.
You know, it's even funnier. It's the 19, 20, 21-year-old like waitress or the chick or whatever. They are like, you're like my big uncle. Oh, you're so fun. And it's amazing. Like at the bar I go to, they're all the same, like 19 to 21. And if I show up by myself, they're all like friggin' hawks looking at me, making sure that I'm on good behavior. Like it never fails. They follow me on Instagram. They follow my wife, my ladybug. So they're like, we're watching you. I'm like, I'm here to pick up food. Relax.
I want to call you Unk from now on.
Go for it.
I love it.
Player Unk.
There it is. There it is. Go for it. Go for it. You know, it's all good.
I'm going to introduce you to the Houdini.
What the what?
Because I can blow a cloud with this, and there's no cloud in the air.
What?
Yes.
See, we have to talk to management first. We have to talk to management first.
I'm just saying, management, there's no clouds here.
Okay, there's no clouds.
As proof that we can consume anywhere we need to consume and not disrupt.
Wow, she just made me sit up real straight now. Oh,
we don't have to disrupt the chain of command here.
Oh,
I'm a rule follower.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
25 years in medicine. I'm a rule follower.
25 years in medicine.
I'm compliant.
You are. Yes. Oh, yes. You know what? This is why I enjoy spending time with Queenee da Kritic. Because she's the one that really like let me know like what's what, and like between her and Rihanna, they both.
My girl.
Oh yes, shout out to Rihanna.
Shout out Ree, I love her.
Like entourage effect, what terpenes, and don't worry about percentage. And
yes,
I was a big dummy. Now I strut in the dispensary. All the
You know,
bud
he
tenders
knows
are
which dabs to pick too now. He's
all-
like, I know which dabs. Queenie said to get this one.
all the bud tenders are like, okay, player. They're backing up like, okay, all right,
Shout
you
out
got
to the
this.
bud tenders.
Yes, shout out to the bud tenders.
Those are
Yes,
my
yes, yes,
people.
yes. Shout out to the bud tenders. And they're like, okay, player, you got it. Because once you say, what kind of terpenes are in there? They're like,
They know you know your stuff.
hey, come on, let's talk, buddy.
Bud tenders are the medical assistants of the dispensary.
Oh,
That's what it is.
yes.
Bud tender, they're my people.
Yes.
They are the medical assistants of the dispensary. That's all I have to say. And I know I don't spare me the whole recreational medical blah blah blah. I get it. But when people come in and they see you, you are someone to them, no matter rec or medical, they need your help.
I get
You know
that.
what I mean? I get the rules. We follow
Right.
the rules.
It's got to be anecdotal.
Anecdotal, but the kindness that we can give in
Yes.
any situation, that's what I focus on. Like, we can still be kind. We can't give medical advice, but we can be kind and empathetic and show humanity, because everyone is struggling with something when they come into the dispensary. We don't know what it is. So I don't think it matters whether we're medical or rec. Yes, we can't give advice. We cannot follow the rules, but the empathy and the grace that we show people, that should be everyday behavior.
Oh my goodness.
That should be everyday
Oh,
behavior.
oh my gosh. That was somebody's trying to make some clips. Somebody's trying to make some
Am I
clips.
giving you
like
sound
that.
bites?
You're giving me. You're doing it. You're making your own sound bites. You're doing it. You're making it happen. Look at this. Look
I
at
need a
Queenie
dab.
right here. Wow. So we're gonna keep this moving so we can get you to your dab. So
No, I didn't say it
know
like that. You know,
I'm
you know.
messing with
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I'm messing with you. Now you saw how I introduced you, right? Okay. So what we were talking about before I interrupted you with all of our introductions, interruption. I can't talk right now. Thanks you. Shout out to Nancy Coke. Memory loss. You guys are amazing.
Shout out to Nana Coke.
Yes, you guys were very good to me in the lounge just now, and I'm feeling great. Thank
They
you.
were part of the Alibi family, so shout out to Alibi.
Oh yeah, shout out to alibi.co. You guys are good to go. So anyway, here we go. We were doing the intros. Introduce the vivacious Karen Alexis. Exilus. I just messed that up again. I'm 30,000 feet. What do you want from me? But we were talking about that entourage effect. And you were letting us know how that entourage effect can assist the ladies in this studio and outside of the studio.
Yes.
And I'm very curious to understand all that, because I hear there's another word that starts with the letter E. So you got entourage, you got endometriosis. Is it ecocannabinoid or ectocannabinoid system?
Endocannabinoid
See?
system. Which, like endometriosis, inside of
See, Taina, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
endo.
I said ecto like it's the friggin' Ghostbusters. I said ecto. Oh my God.
Well, by the way, it affects our exoskeletal system. And it affects us, but endocannabinoid system.
Oh my, this is
And that's
proof.
our very own little cannabinoid system that we have ourselves that gets activated with the plant. And
Right.
we talk a lot about the terpene profiles and the cannabinoids and flavonoids, but we all have an endocannabinoid system. And shout out to my homegirl, Cannabis with Mia. She just talked about the fact that when you're neurodivergent, that endocannabinoid system can actually process the plant differently than if you're not neurodivergent. And we're
What?
finding that people that are neurodivergent, have you ever heard someone say to you, oh, I don't eat edibles, I can't get high. I don't get high off of edibles. That's probably true. Your neurodivergency plays a role in how it affects your endocannabinoid system and how you process the plant and how you metabolize THC and terpenes.
What?
And so shout out to Canna Science with Mia. She's my homegirl. She's a researcher. She does all the science. So I'll do funny comedy stuff and she'll come in with the research and we'll collab. And so I'll do the content part and she'll come in and she'll be like, oh, my girl Queenie was talking about, and she'll give you all the research. And so there is studies that show neurodivergency plays a role in how it affects your endocannabinoid system. But we all have one. And this is where THC and CBG, CBN, CBD come out to play, right? Because you have CBD1 receptors, you have CBD2 receptors, and you have CB receptors. I did take a dab before.
Did you say CB2?
CB2
You buying
receptors.
furniture? You buying some furniture after this?
Your CB1 receptors, which is what controls your inflammation. So you have one receptor that's your inflammation. You have one that's actually your pain. The two different ones, right? So sometimes I'm a very big GMO girl, right? And GMO is a Chem D crossed with a Girl Scout cookie.
Chem dog.
Chem dog crossed with Girl Scout cookie.
Wow.
And I just talked about the Girl Scout cookie having eucalyptol as a terpene profile.
Oh no.
Yes, but it's actually good because it improves your circulation, and a lot of times people with inflammation have poor circulation. Yeah. I'm always breaking my glass. That's why Puffco sent me the metal one because I'm always dropping stuff.
No,
but that's because I have neuropathy, and so sometimes my hands go numb, and so glass falls. So people think I'm just clumsy, but sometimes I'll be doing a dab and it'll just let go.
Oh no!
I can't control that. So that's the inflammation that's starting in my spine, and then it travels and it makes my hands numb. And so a lot of that contributes to people's pain. So you need to be able to find terpene profiles, and eucalyptol is one of them that improves circulation while also managing your pain.
Now you know why I jumped when you said eucalyptol?
Why?
Because my ladybug, she can't stand eucalyptus. So when I try,
I don't like the way it smells either.
It gives her like the headache and the whole thing. So I gotta find like topicals that don't have it.
Interesting.
Yes, and I've been able to find one, and it's been working like a charm because she's been using it like anytime there's sometimes migraine, mainly cramps. That's the thing that really like makes it happen for
your
her.
ladybug has endometriosis symptoms.
But it's always
I'm just saying
cyclical.
And very tied to endo, the migraine, the cramping, the joint pain, all of this type of musculoskeletal system that's happening, especially if it's happening around her cycle. You know, these are signs that something's not like right with the hormone balance, right? It's like you should be able to get your menstrual cycle. So you think about it, when you have a menstrual cycle, essentially what your uterus is doing is it's shedding its endometrium lining, right? With endometriosis, that endometrium lining is growing outside of your pelvic area. It's growing on other organs, your bladder, your cervical area, your bowels, your intestines, your appendix. You know, everything.
It's like growing like ivy. It's like just everywhere.
It's like fire, right? This is why I always say dabs helps, because endometriosis pain it's compared to cancer pain.
Oof.
Right? And when you have cancer, you get treated at a certain level of comfort, right? Because it's cancer. Endometriosis is like cancer. Without that diagnosis and without it necessarily being fatal. We don't have stages in terms of like survival rate. Like stage 1 endo to stage 4 endo is not necessarily a pain scale, but how deeply it's penetrated into other organs. That's what's giving you the stage, right? If you have cancer, your stage 1 is benign to treatable, or then you're getting to stage 4 where it's more malignant and then maybe more terminal.
Right.
So they're not categorized like that, but they kind of should be, because a lot of times those deep penetrated endometriomas, they're in places that are critical for like survival. Like you can get it in your thoracic. There are women who have endometriosis in their lungs.
What?
You know, in your thoracic, in behind the eye.
Oh no.
Wow.
So there's endometrial. It can grow anywhere where there's inflammation, where there's scarring. Women with C-sections. I had 3. I was a candidate because it's 3 cuts to my uterus in the same area with scarring on top of scarring on top of scarring. And that's where endometriomas find themselves. They're called adhesions for a reason, right? So they adhere to the scarring that's already existing inside of your pelvic area.
Damn.
Oh, it's horrible. Endometriosis.
Dude.
Anybody that ever has someone knows that endometriosis, just go hug them, because we're suffering.
I'm going to hug you. I'm going to hug you after this. But what I got to ask you is this. So in my ladybug, she's like all about the topicals.
Yes.
And even the tinctures.
Yes.
Like the eyedropper, and it's like 15 seconds and you swallow it. All that, bam.
Perfect.
But how does the dab like work for you during all of that happening all at once?
For me, dabs are like a fire extinguisher, right? Because for me, I have fibromyalgia on top of endometriosis. one activates the other, so it's always happening. I bump my knee somewhere, my fibro now thinks we're at war. So when you have fibromyalgia, your brain, your central nervous system, it shoots out pain signals everywhere. Instead of saying, oh, she bumped her knee, let me just send it to her knee, it throws pain everywhere. For me, concentrates are like little fire extinguishers, like the movie. This one takes control.
Right.
Like Inside Out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, and it just extinguishes every single. You can feel it. It starts in the head. If you've ever seen me do a live, my eyes start to get heavy first, and you can almost see it travel down. Then my speech gets slower. I start to enunciate. Then my back starts to relax. Now you see me, I'll start to move around.
Right.
Because now I'm feeling that circulation is starting.
Wow.
You know, and then for me, it's when I can go pee. And it's like, without the dab, I pee like this. With the dab, it's like, shh.
It's like you're frying chicken.
You want it to be that way because people take advantage of peeing. People take advantage of the privilege it is to pee without pain. Wow. That's a privilege. Because for some of us, we can't. So what someone may wake up and do naturally every morning without thought, someone like me is already waking up in a panic attack because I know what that's going to feel like. Wow. So the Puffco starts before the first urine starts because my brain's already like, let's go. I know what's coming. And I'm prepped for it.
Oh, damn.
But the dab is like, okay, slow down, player. I get that you're ready to fight, but we don't have to fight right now. She could do this.
It's like, slow down, baby. It's
slow down, player.
It's 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning, baby. We didn't even have coffee
yet. It's too early.
Damn, come on, baby.
It's too early for pain.
It's early. Come on now.
And it's instant. So it's instant relief where, unfortunately, for my flower, I know I'm your flower lovers. I know it. It's going to take some time for that flower to hit you. That dab is going to hit me in seconds.
Got it.
And so that's what I need. I need to be able to go. I need it to be able to hit before I make it to the bathroom.
Damn.
Okay?
Oh,
you got about 60 seconds.
Snaps.
And we're walking slow.
Oh,
you know
snaps.
I mean? But that is endometriosis in a nutshell. You're in pain before your feet hit the floor. Your eyes, listen, I said this and it's so morbid. I'm so sorry what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. There were times I was in so much pain, I would beg to die when I would wake up in the morning. I'd open up my eyes, feel the pain, and be like, God, just take me today. Like, I don't want this today.
Right.
I can't do this. And the body can only deal with so much pain before you start to feel like, is it worth living? Like, you know, because you're like, this isn't life, right? Like, life is not. So when people be like, oh, you hitting that, when they come after me for this, I'm like, you don't even know.
Right.
What I had to survive. Someone said to me, why don't you put the camera on what? I'm trying to survive. I don't have time to put up a tripod and set my, like, I'm trying to get through the day.
Right.
And back then I had my boys were smaller. And so my husband, he had to take care of all of us now because I couldn't even be a mom.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't get up. I can't walk.
Right.
So dab saved me. Like concentrates.
Now, let me ask you this. So, Karen, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're a young lady of a certain age and a certain demographic, you know. What would you recommend for, would you consider yourself a novice? Like, do you prefer the flower, the edible, the tincture, which is your preferred method for consumption?
Well, my most used would be flower, but I'm open to the dabbing.
Right.
Tinctures, I haven't really used. I probably have used like non-cannabis tinctures.
She's ready. I hear things. I hear things coming apart. I hear things hitting the table. Somebody's ready. Somebody's hyped.
Let's go.
Edibles I like too. But yeah, I think I want to learn more about different tinctures and the dab.
I like that. So learning about the dab. Now, let me ask you this one last question. Now, are you looking for that fire extinguisher effect, or are you looking for something different with the dab? What is that experience you're looking for?
Maybe the entourage effect. Would that include like relaxation, pain relief, anti-inflammation.
See, that's where I would recommend like those banana terps, like a nice honey banana,
Ooh.
like a nice gush mints, right? Because sometimes those will let you stay focused,
Okay.
but everything else feels more relaxed.
Okay.
I find that the mints family does that, whether it's a gush mints or even a kush mints. That minty, for me, that would, whatever's making that mint. It's usually, whatever it's crossed with, because it's usually a cross.
It's a cross, Karen.
Whatever that mint is.
See? Exactly.
Listen, I'm not a breeder. When people ask me, like, how do you know? I talk about my own lived experience, right? Like, I don't wash. I grow, but I don't wash. So when I say wash, either you grow flower and you harvest it and it stays as flower,
Okay.
or you freeze it and then you wash it and you turn it into an extract. You turn it into a rosin or a BH, whichever method you're going to go with. I personally am a rosin. I like solventless, which is ice, water, heat, and pressure.
Oh.
It's the only thing that goes into rosin.
Good.
And
So
no extra.
Okay.
You have resin, which has butane hash oil. There's a big debate, right? I have had both. And I will dab a BHO if it is a strain that I know will help me and it's not available in a rosin.
Oh,
And
wow.
a lot of your sativa leaning terpene profiles, like your haze, they can't be washed. Some sativa strains, their trichome heads are too small. So when you go to wash them, they don't collect in the collection bag. Like you can't, so they need BHO so that now it could become a washable extract and it could be consumed as resin.
Ooh.
And so someone that loves a haze would appreciate a good BHO. Now, I think what's happened is that BHO was not being done right. It got a bad rap. People could debate for hours. As a patient, if it works for you, it works for you. Also, money-wise, it's cheaper.
I hear you, but the first word in that is butane.
Yes.
All I think of is a portable stove.
I hear you.
That's all I can think of when I hear butane.
It's the only thing I heard too. And it does get washed out, like it does get centrifuged and it gets processed so that there's less than 1%. The reality is you get more butane in you when you're lighting your joint than
From
you
your
would
lighter.
from BHO. Yeah. And that's the truth. And I think that scientifically, I'm sure I know guys who have broke it down.
Right.
And they're like, one dab is not even equivalent to what you get with 5 seconds of your lighter.
Wow.
And so that's why the beeswax wicks and stuff like
Right,
that's why it's
right.
very popular, because people are out here and they're like, oh, I hate butane, and then they're like, ksh, or they're on their bowls, ksh, and they're wondering why they're getting headaches, and you're getting headaches because you're inhaling butane while you're lighting your joint and you're breathing that in, and so technically you're getting the same as you would your BHO. Now, there's 1,000 people that are going to come after me for this one, but it's the truth. And I've talked to BHO makers, shout out to Pistol Pete. He makes some of the best BHO, and he'll say to me, he's caught me sometimes, and he goes, I know for a fact that everything that I used to make my BHO is clean. I did it in a lab. Can you tell me for sure that whoever made your rosin had clean water? And I could not.
Oh, wow.
And so he's like, I could make a rosin in my basement too. Doesn't mean my water's clean. Doesn't mean my equipment's clean. But in my lab, I know my BHO's clean because I'm testing it.
Right.
And I know, so he makes good points. And if you put two really knowledgeable people in front of you, you're going to get education on both sides because they're both valuable.
I love that.
They're both valuable. And when I was not Queenee and when I didn't have access to rosin, BHO is what kept me from having to be on fentanyl patches.
Ooh,
And
no.
right?
Ugh.
So it could always be worse.
Right.
It could always be worse.
Oh my goodness! You see what she just did there, right there? She just wait a minute. Hold
Look
up.
at the
How many?
camera.
Wait, you just looked at the camera and did all that?
It could always,
Oh my
always
goodness!
be worse.
Did y'all see? Tiana, did you see? She did the whole pose. Somebody is made. So that's the thumbnail right there. They just made the thumbnail right there. It could always be worse.
It can. And so
So what are you gonna do for my friend Karen? Because she's got to go to a dispensary.
I think that
and you got to get the equip. Oh my! There's so much.
in order to dab, right, and this is where it gets a little tricky, you need to invest in a way to dab. Or you can make a hash hole, which is a donut.
That doesn't sound
A
fun.
lot of people, it might not sound fun, but it tastes good. It's a bagel. It's a bagel. It's, it is a bagel.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was being a dirty dude.
No, so if you take, let's say, like, you take one of these, you snake it up. Like, you could take it right in your hand, snake it up, and lay it right onto your flour right before you roll. Right? That is going to give you the entourage effect. This is why you're going to get the entourage effect. When you smoke flower, you're activating this part of your cannabinoid system. And when you dab, you're activating this part. But when you do a hash hole and you consume them both at the same time, both are harmoniously working together. And that's how you're getting the entourage effect. You're getting a full spectrum experience, right? So sometimes I will smoke a little bit of a joint after, right? Or before. Also, quick fun fact, because rosin is solventless, there is nothing to pick up the radicals of lipids and fats when you're dabbing. So if I'm exclusively on solventless, you're going to hear me start going like this.
Oh my.
And that's literally the fats and lipids from the rosin running radical in my lungs. And so that's where CBD and flower and everything come in, kind of picks that up, cleans that up, and gets that out.
So the first thing is making sure you're investing in that right piece.
Yes.
And you're obviously recommending, I see 2 pieces in front of you.
Well, this is not, this is to hide your consumption.
Oh my.
This is to be when I'm like a bad girl in the movie theater.
Bad girl.
Talking about
the sad girl.
Oh my God. Freak out. Talking about, come on, go, friend.
I don't remember the rest.
Bad.
I don't remember the rest.
Okay.
I thought you guys were going to help me.
Freaking
I can't do everything. No, that's easy. Come on. Everybody knows that.
That's Donna Summer, right?
Come on. Yeah.
Bad
What?
girl. I know. So this is just to be a little bit of a baddie. But my Puffco, I'm a Puffco girl. I know some of y'all hate that. I'm sorry, but I love Puffco. I'm
Hey,
loyal
you
to
know
the
what?
soil.
Shout out to Puffco.
Shout out to
Hey,
Puffco.
listen.
They've been good to me.
Hey, listen, if you want to send our producer some stuff,
Puffco.
let us know, all right? Because
Come
you
on,
know, we've got a
Puffco.
novice here and they want to take care of
Yes,
take care of themselves.
I would start carrying out with the pivot. I would start it with the Puffco pivot.
So you don't
for
want to
sure.
write that down, but you're writing everything else down.
Puffco pivot because that's great for
wait.
news. I love it. You could take it
Don't worry about
everywhere.
what I
It's
be doing.
portable.
Hold up.
She said, "Don't
Fir-
worry about what notes I'm taking, Buki. I got it." She's like, "Why are you patrolling my pen over here?"
Oh my God.
Pen patroller.
Oh.
You know that's what I call myself, the painsomniac plant educator, because I'm always up at night. I'm a painsomniac. My pain keeps me up at night.
Oh, man.
So I'm I'm the painsomniac plant educator.
PPE? Really? PPE? Really? Is that what that's okay. So we're gonna see in a couple years when it's time to get your funds. You're gonna be, hey, it's PPE. What are you gonna do? Come on. You know? So you're recommending the pivot for our friend Karen
I'm
right here.
recommending the pivot
Now I'm gonna tell you right
and
now.
or the proxy core,
Ooh.
which is small.
I hope
This
you're
one,
ready.
This one.
It's 3 digits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's about $1.30. It's about $1.30. It is. But I think I have a code I could send you, and it gets like $30 off or something,
I never got
like
no
an
code.
affiliate link.
Hey, I never got no code.
Send me
What's
your
this?
email. I'll send you the
What's this?
code.
I ain't never get no code. You just met her and you getting codes? You just meet her, you getting codes?
Listen,
No love for the bro.
if I have one piece of advice for anyone inside and outside the studio, is keep advocating for your health and don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking you're crazy. And I think that because I dab and I feel so strongly about dabbing, it's giving me the type of courage to kind of stand there and be like, no, this is what works for me. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what helps me, and I'm going to keep advocating for it. And you just got to keep advocating for your health, because doctors will gaslight you into thinking that you're imagining things. And meanwhile, like, you're slowly dying inside.
Oof.
Wow.
And endometriosis is a full body illness.
And we need that full body high. We need that entourage effect.
You need that entourage effect.
Now, again, novice right here. So, she's got the proxy.
So she has the proxy. She's going to go into the dispensary and she's going to ask for rosin.
Okay.
But now
Do
it's
they
all
have
on you.
rosin vapes? Like
They do have. Speaking of which, that's what I'm judging for best in grass, rosin vapes.
okay.
And you know what's funny? I have a story where I almost got Puerto Rican from the Bronx. I was a little offended when I got there, and I didn't get the dab bag. I'm admitting it. I could be a little petty. And I took the rosin bag. I went downstairs, and I was about to say, "You could take your bag back." I was about to say that, but I didn't. I said, "I don't feel like it's fair to judge rosin vapes because that is not my method of consumption. And I don't think that would be fair to the brands." And shout out to Joey. He says to me, "Queenie, this is not necessarily about your expertise. It's about you experiencing something for the first time and bringing it back to your community." And the minute he did that, he grabbed me by my nuts because my community is my life. Like, I'll do anything for you guys. So the minute he said to me, "Wait, Queenie, this is an opportunity." And now Karen's in front of me and she just says, "Wait, does rosin come in vapes?" So you see how the universe sends you things to say, "Hey, sharpen your knife, homie, because you think you know and you don't know nothing." And now I can say to Karen, I have some rosin vapes that I can recommend because I've actually judged them.
Did you just look at the camera again?
Yes.
What is going on here? This is my show. This is my show.
I spent a lot of time watching Bravo. In my mind, I'm a housewife.
This is not Atlanta. This is not Atlanta.
This is New York.
It doesn't matter. This
Rhode
is
Island.
What? Huh? No.
Rhode Island. This is the island.
Oh my God. What is happening here?
Camera again.
Tiana, I have lost all control. I have lost all control. And you see now, I'm having a temper tantrum and the camera is still on me. I'm doing all of this and I can see it out of the corner of my eye because I got peripheral vision. That's right. Yeah, that's right. See, I dude out every now and then. See, I need to smoke now too because it's wearing off now.
Oh, you need a dab. You need a big... Adrian, look. You need a dab.
I just don't, you know what? I just don't know. I just don't know. I do. But I got to, I need to know.
What?
I need to know this one.
I got her.
I know, but like, how big does this dab have to be?
Size of a grain of rice.
Okay.
Literally.
I can manage.
You know what I mean?
And by the way, if you're doing, and that should give you 30 servings to the gram.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so if you're doing a grain of rice, you should at least be able to get 30 servings out of that gram. You can't hit a joint 30 times. I'm just saying.
Why are you looking at me like I don't understand this heat? Like we started out, it was awesome, and now I'm like, well, you're not gonna get that out of a joint,
Adrian.
Yeah, Bookie, you ain't getting that out of a joint.
That's my favorite word,
Huh?
Bookie.
You see
But
what's
Karen,
happening?
no. Grain of
it's
rice.
Queens and Bronx right now.
I'm a Bronx girl.
And Queen.
Oh, that explains so much. That explains so much.
South Bronx.
Oh.
If you can make it out of the South Bronx, you can make it anywhere, Bookie. South Bronx was made to fucking keep you down. Oh, I can't curse.
Yeah, it's
can I?
fine. It's fine.
Oh, I can curse?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Oh, sure. Karen says it's fine. Sure. Do whatever you want. Yeah.
Producer, she says,
Do whatever you want. It's okay.
whoa, I'm from the motherfucking Bronx.
Oh, my
Up in
God.
here.
Oh, I needed
Bronx, stand up.
BX Borough.
BX
Oh,
Borough.
BX stand up. Oh, my God.
By the way, I'm going to be in Astoria tomorrow, so shout out to Queens. I'm going to
snap.
Astoria. I'm going to meet up with Kid Capri.
Oh yes, at the opening of the new dispensary that is
Havoc?
Havoc's dispensary.
Oh,
yes.
From Mob Deep.
Yes.
So
Yes.
shout out to the Alchemist. He's going to be outside. Funk Flex is going to be outside
What is the
tomorrow.
name
The
of the
chemist.
dispensary? It's on like
on my
the
phone.
Bridge. The bridge.
The
the
bridge.
bridge. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. It's like 2141
We're gonna have an
Astoria
ice cream
Boulevard or
truck.
something like that.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
should head over.
Yes, you should.
I'll be there from 4 to 10
Oh my
tomorrow.
God.
4
You
to
know
10.
what?
You going to pull up?
Nah, not even. This is better. This is better. You pull up, right? This might be a little backwards. Like, you can buy the proxy and the pivot probably at any dispensary, right?
Any dispensary.
But it might be marked up
It might be.
because of the convenience.
Yeah.
So the internet, maybe, but you're gonna have to wait. Like what,
Yeah.
a week?
Probably. But if you went to a smoke shop, you're still going to spend about $1.50. They're only upcharging it by $20. It's not horrible.
Okay. I thought it was like,
and you get it ASAP.
Oh,
And it
all
comes
right.
charged out the box.
What?
Yes. My proxy was charged. My pivot was charged out the box.
This is the assignment.
Okay.
Dude.
Homework.
You got to go to this opening and
I will dab you up.
dabbed up, but also maybe get that conversation going to figure out, based off of this, like, what is it that you're looking, because it's the inflammation, it's the...
Oh, by the way, before I forget, blackberry, that's a very good terp for like the libido and hot flashes.
I got to slide over this way.
I don't know what it is with
the
with the blackberry, but that berry terp, that terpene profile, a lot of myrcene and a lot of carafilene. And I found that for me, myself, hot flashes increases my libido.
Okay.
Helps with like lubrication.
Okay, girl. All right now. That's right.
I mean, I've there's some brands out here that even have.
That's right.
Listen, there's rosin infused personal lubricant.
Ow.
Which
Hey.
Maybe I'll find a contender at this opening tomorrow.
What is happening right now?
I'm playing matchmaker.
Yo.
By the way,
Tiana,
Tiana's gonna get a Queenee dab tomorrow.
Wow.
Tiana, wait, no, Tiana's.
Yeah, Tiana, I need you to take control.
I want to dab Tiana up too, though.
We're just doing stuff. We ain't listening. We ain't listening to the dude. You know, this is whatever.
I'm gonna dab everybody.
I'm gonna dab everybody up. Queenee da Kritic.
You're.
Oh my gosh! But wait a minute.
Yes.
It was inflammation. It was body ache, headache,
arthritis.
Yep.
Headache, hot flashes.
Oh, what?
Or perimenopausal symptoms.
What are you gonna find for her? Is it a sativa indica hybrid? What is it?
She's gonna have to get both.
Wait,
She's gonna have to get both, right? Because
Both
if she
them.
wants your daytime,
both of them?
you want a daytime strain, right? And she also says she wants something to sleep at night. So she needs a little bit of something. She needs a little both of them. So like I would do a GMO or a Sunday driver type thing for the night, and then maybe do like a guava glaze is like that's heady, that's gassy.
But wait a minute now. You're at the mercy of the dispensary. So now you still have to be prepared to find the next best thing, or just look it up. I gotta look this stuff up before I go.
Yeah, because I don't know what they're gonna be carrying at this dispensary tomorrow. So I would. Weed Maps, I think, has an app
Yeah.
Yes.
that you can use, and you can search through terpene profiles too through Weed Maps.
Yeah.
So I would do that too. But you're looking for that limonene, pinene for the daytime. So you're looking for citrusy, fruity,
not candy like.
cultivars. You know, I feel like for me, a Z and a runts makes me relaxed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if I do like a grapefruit or maybe like a tangy mix, like a Z cross with a tangy, like a mimosa,
Oof.
right?
Oof.
Those are daytime strains. Even some honey bananas that are crossed do well for the daytime.
Oof.
But then if you're going at night, you're thinking blackberry, grape gas, GMO, even that Sunday driver, guava glaze. Like that guava is super gassy, right? It's like roddy and gassy. But then if
Love
you did
it.
like I think Circle Hill right now, last time I checked, he had like a rainbow guava.
Ooh.
That was a nice daytime strain, right? That was like very fruity.
Sounds amazing.
For daytime.
Tasted very. You want something that tastes citrusy to wake you up. You got to think of terps that wake you up in the morning. What would you have at a hotel? What do they have at the buffets? Grapefruit, oranges, right? They have all of these cranberry. They have all of these citrusy fruits that's like to wake you up.
So I have something to tell you about breath. So because I like to partake, you know, it gives me breath issues. You know what I
What
mean?
gives you breath issues?
The flower. Like I'm puffing, you know, on all my different strains or whatever, and my ladybug, she's like a bloodhound. Like I can do so much. I can brew coffee, I can burn the candles, I can do all of that, and she'll still come home and be like, "You've been doing something, haven't you?" I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I smell it, you dirty motherfucker." So then I'll be like, "Come here, baby," and she's like, "Oh no, I smell it on you too. I smell it on your breath. I gotta have like mints on deck at all times.
I'm wondering if you're like really dehydrated and you're
Right.
also having like reflux, because a lot
Yeah,
of times
dry
halitosis comes from
Could be.
yeah, but if you're not, if there's, for me personally, I've noticed that smoking increases my reflux, the heat from smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And flour versus dabs, I know that if I'm not mistaken, flour works a little harder on your pancreas, right? So all of these things, they attribute to halitosis, right? So a lot of times you don't realize that maybe
So
you're
sorry about
having
that, Karen.
acid. People smoke on an
didn't get
empty
anything.
stomach, the wake and bake. They're having coffee and smoking. Coffee
Yeah.
is already acidic.
Yep.
And so what you're doing when you're waking and baking is you're bringing up that reflux from the coffee. You're going to smell that.
Oh,
Because
my.
you just said I brew coffee. So you're already a coffee drinker. That already contributes to halitosis because it's
acid.
acidic.
Yeah.
So I know mints alone are not, you need
Oh, I
something
brush
with
my
an
teeth.
enzyme.
I brush my teeth. I do it all. But I will tell you this one secret, though.
What?
I have found one way.
What?
Cooking and baking. If I cook and I bake while I'm like blazed up, the apartment smells like heaven and nobody knows.
So then it's not a part of your breath when you cook?
No, it is. Because then when I'm trying to go to get the smooch,
Because I was wondering if you were going to say
No.
no. I'm saying maybe you're eating while
No,
you're
no.
cooking and
While-
you're snacking.
while I'm getting ready to go smooch, and I've drank a ton of water, I've snacked a little bit, she's still like, she's a real bloodhound. Like, for real.
That's that neurodivergency brain right there. That's that
She
sensory
calls-
processing.
Dude, she calls that book bag right over there. She calls it the magic school bus because all my stuff is in there. All right, like all my little cones that I packed, all my little stuff is in there. It's like, and then she says I'm going to camp. She's like, put that magic school bus somewhere else. Like it literally.
She's sensitive to that then.
And you know what? Tiana said something interesting before we even started. What did you say? You said you don't like clipping joints.
Yeah, I don't either. Tastes nasty the second time.
Where are
around.
you?
Yeah, I don't like clipping joints. But it tastes nasty and it also smells different.
It does.
And it makes the immediate area smell, and then my fingers smell. I just don't like the smell.
Yeah, it's very stagnant.
Dude.
It's that stagnant smell.
Dudes, so I invested in a mason jar, a mini mason jar, like the brand, the whole thing. I'm like, I'm confident. I'll clip this joint. She ain't gonna smell jack shit. Close it. Bam. She's like, what is that? I was like, damn it. So, lost that
Get
jar.
yourself one of these. You won't smell anything.
Right. I will now. Lost the other jar. Went to Michael's to get one. Got one. It's sealed, the whole like the double thing when you clip it and the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, I can clip this joint, no big deal. Pfft, she ain't gonna know jack. She comes home. You've been doing something, haven't you? Yeah, I know. That's why all the dishes are done, aren't they? Yeah, I know
wish I
it.
could have that.
Mm-hmm.
I should get my husband more stone if I come home to that.
Yo, I cleaned our stove, the oven, the freezer, and the fridge in one afternoon. That was two like 3/4 grams.
Wow.
Yeah, and
So
I
that's
did
that
it all.
limonene piney
Yeah.
terp that you like. So
And
you
it
are
was-
haze? You like haze.
I like it all. I like it all.
What's your favorite?
Man, what's my favorite?
I'm a haze girl. I love haze.
I like, dang. I like Jack Herrera.
Oh.
Interesting, because a lot of people that I know that like haze don't like that Jack terp.
I like it.
They're like either or. I like it too. It's funky. It wakes you up.
I like it.
I like a Jack Her. It's not Herrera. It's Jack
Her.
It's
See?
like terror.
See, I don't
Terror,
know
but
shit.
H.
See?
Her.
I thought it was Herrera.
It's her.
Because you've been listening to me.
It's Jack.
That's
Her.
why. You just can't listen to me no more.
Okay.
I
will.
got to keep bringing in knowledgeable women
Thank you.
to teach me some shit because I don't know shit.
You know more than you think, though.
I
You
know.
you know a lot.
I know. That's why I
You
was
know
so
a lot.
quick to say that shit too. I know. But you see, nobody put the camera on me when I said that shit.
You have
I
to
know.
look straight at it.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
I know.
and pose. Give it something to work with.
Hello.
Pose.
Let's
I,
give
we,
them
we're
something
from the
to
Vogue
talk
era.
about.
Vogue.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
We're from that Madonna age, honey. We know how to stop, pose, and give it.
Yes, we do.
Give it
Yes,
to
we
the
do.
camera.
We are all about that. You know why we're all about that? Because we had to wait for those pictures. That's why. Because we knew how to make it good. We only had one shot to
That
make it
part.
good.
Remember to develop photos?
Exactly. That's
at
what
the
I'm
Kodak
saying, dude.
booths? Oh my God. Drop the rolls.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You had 24 chances to get it right.
Nobody understands the of a can. No one will ever get that.
No. This is
That's-
insane.
We used to have to and make sure the flash was working. If not, you wasted one.
Oh my
You wasted
God,
one. If your
the
flash
frigging flash. Oh,
Can you? Oh my God. I would
Jesus.
love to go back to simpler times like that.
No,
Like
I
someone
don't-
showed me a dab rig today that was from back in the day. It's like a titanium nail, like completely different. And I'm like,
Do you
simpler
really?
times.
Do you really want to go back to picking it with your fingers?
yeah,
Really?
because I feel like that's a part of the getting high,
I understand that. I understand, but
like getting your fingers get like respecting.
but
the
there
plant.
was no concentrates then.
There was BHO. BHO came before rosin.
BHO became from rising.
There's always been BHO, honey. There's always been terps.
You're on one today, Adrian.
What are you talking about? It's not me. It's not me.
This is what
And
happens
now,
when you
look
get
what's
rid of it.
happening
You
right
know
now.
it's
You see it. You see it right there. I'm not even looking at the camera, and they're doing it to me. Wow. So anyway, as I was saying, you want to go back to a simpler time, but you know what? That simpler time, it was great. That all of this,
Yes.
and both of us are doing it too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I touched you. I'm sorry.
I have carpal
I know,
tunnel.
but still,
can't
you know
do
what
it
I mean.
anymore with
But
my carpal.
that's why I love packing cones. I love it.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
love it.
true.
It's
That's
just
true.
so I don't have the time. I don't want to. I don't need to. I don't want to. But you know who wants to start to learn how to roll? This one over here.
Powerful when you at least know how to roll. You don't have to do it, but knowing how to do it makes you feel confident.
Did you see how those eyebrows stood up
Yes,
when you
because
said that?
it's a confidence thing when you know how to roll. It ties back to confidence.
I think I rolled successfully once 30 years ago.
Look at that.
Oh my. Wow, you went back.
This is my
This
rebirth.
it was the
That's
start
it.
of the start of the Bulls run is when you last did it. Oh wow, so you really had your own last dance too, huh? Wow, Tiana. Wow. Unbelievable.
Karen, do you watch basketball? Because today's game 2 of the
Game
Knicks.
2.
And I think that today is the perfect time for you to take your first dab. Well, at least try tonight.
Ooh.
Well, I wonder if I can get you high enough for this.
I can't get on the train after the
Really? No, the
Oh,
train.
I dab
you know
on the
what?
train.
I'll tell you something. The train, though, it's a
I hit the
toss up.
Puffco on the train.
I know, but it's a toss up because sometimes you're like, do I keep my eyes open and look at the tiles going by, or do I close my eyes and just let it take me away?
I can't do that.
There's
I get
too many
motion
people.
sick.
Yeah.
I get motion sick. I gotta focus.
No, I can't stare at tiles, especially when it's express. You see all the stuff going by, and it's too much, bro.
That's too many people.
Yeah.
You know what I can't do? I can't take mushrooms and get on a train. That would just do me in.
Oh yeah, that's
What?
Not,
All
that's
that
not
energy.
happening.
Oh,
That's not
No,
happening.
no, I'm staying home.
Yeah.
I'm
I
staying
don't-
home.
But I could dab on the train. I don't mind. I'm so
Really?
dabbed up. Yeah, I don't see no tiles. I just see all of like the things I want to see. I don't see tiles. I'm dabbed up. I'm just staring like into the abyss of what is life.
What do you mean the abyss? Well, I mean the subway is the abyss of
It
life,
is.
but still, there's stuff. How do you not like? I can't do it. I got a head on a swivel. And,
I'm a mother. I've learned how to tune things out that I don't want to deal with. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen a mom with like little kids and people
Yes.
like, don't you hear your kid crying? And you're like, oh no, they're crying. Like, you just learn how to tune shit out that you know is not going to make you happy.
right.
And so like especially when I dab, that's the best time to tune stuff. Like, I'm not going to give into these things. So like, yeah, no, I can totally
Mhm.
disassociate. Shout out again, neurodivergent brain. I can disassociate from where I'm at when I take a dab. That's the purpose of my dab. I'm removing myself from a stressful situation, and I am not bleeding on people who didn't cut me.
You know what? You
There
know
you
what
go.
though?
I
know-
do not
philosopher
bleed on
too.
people that don't cut me.
That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but Muppet Babies. Okay, Muppet Babies were the first ones to teach us how to disassociate. Anyway, okay,
Did
they said it in the song.
What song?
The theme song
To what?
to the friggin' cartoon, man.
I didn't watch the Muppets cartoons.
Yo, we're the same age, bro.
I didn't watch.
You didn't watch cartoons?
I watched cartoons, but I don't remember the Muppet Baby cartoons.
So they were all babies, right? And they were like big on imagination, and the theme song was like, just close your eyes and make believe, and you can be anywhere, and stuff like that. It was all like disassociation. Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
Wow.
Wow. You see how she got me, even though I tried to get her? I never heard of that cartoon in my life.
I didn't. I know about the Muppets.
How is she the same age as me?
I was watching He-Man.
That was during the afternoon, bro. I'm talking Saturday with the cereal and the... Yeah, dude. Just close your eyes and make believe, and you can be anywhere. Yeah, there's like a baby animal too. He'd be like, go bye-bye.
We are going to YouTube this, and I am going to do my homework.
Oh, let me tell you something right now.
My husband probably knows what you're talking about. He watches every cartoon known. I do not. I don't know.
I got homework for you too. Because you know what?
I'm a Tom and Jerry girl. I'm a Mary Melodies girl.
That's perfect.
Because that's my name, Melody.
This is
and
perfect.
Mary Melodies was the only one who wrote Melody, Melodie, like my name. So I was loyal to the soil because it had my name spelled right.
Wait a minute. So let me see if I get this straight. So you're talking about Mary Melody from
Melodies
from Tiny Toon Adventures?
From all of Mary Melodies was all
the cartoons.
Bugs Bunny,
all right.
all of them. Like
see how I tried to get her again? Now she don't even know who Mary Melody was. Mary Melody was a character on Tiny Toon Adventures.
I didn't know about Tiny Toon's Adventure. Oh, is that the one that goes, we're tiny, we're toony,
toony.
we're all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV?
You see what's happening here? You see what's happening here? You see what's going on here? So I never heard of the show, but I know I'm gonna belt out this theme song for you.
Shout out to autistic people everywhere. Shout out to autism people everywhere. I don't know shit about the plot, but I know the theme song word for word. Shout out to neurodivergent
See what
people.
else? You see the setup right here too now? See the setup? See what's happening right now?
That's why they love me.
See, did you just? Oh my goodness
Adrian,
gracious! She
I've
did
been
it
talking to
again.
this camera the entire.
Oh, I know. I've been, I just been swinging in my chair because I got things to work on here. But like, I got homework for you because your husband is gonna love this.
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay.
Here it is. YouTube. You take it down too. I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
because of the state of the world that we're in, I watch a lot of cartoons now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
I hear you.
it's on YouTube, most definitely. And it's Warner Brothers Classics.
Okay.
The entire library of Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry, right there.
That's my shit.
Like, but it's like so deep. So with the Looney Tunes, it's like Bugs and Daffy. It's like Foghorn Leghorn.
Yes.
There's like several sets of Wile E. Coyote.
I love that.
Dude, it is insane.
But why back then no one had to warn us about all that shit? Right now they want a disclaimer on cartoons. No one had to warn me when I was young that if you blew up a stick of dynamite, you would blow up too.
Well,
No one had to say to me, hey, don't turn on dynamite. I just knew. So now they don't want to put that in cartoons because they're trying to protect kids. And it's like, that bothers me a little bit. Like, this is what we grew up on and we understood. People do shit and it's a cause and effect.
Right.
And I feel like they've taken that out, even in cannabis. Like, everything has to be, if you're this side, if you're that side, if you're BHO versus rock, everything is always like trying to pit. And you're like, nah, everything could just like work together.
Right.
People could coexist and work together. And like those cartoons, they need to bring that back because I think kids need to realize, don't turn on a damn stick of dynamite or it's going to blow up. I shouldn't have to disclaimer that to you.
Dude, it's all of that is all over YouTube. So you've got Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, She-Ra, Gem.
I love Gem.
So, Gem came out around the
I don't
same
know the
time
theme
as
song to
Muppet
Gem, though.
Babies. And it was a daytime cartoon. And we all know that Gem is excitement. Ooh, Gem. Gem is adventure. Ooh, Gem. Fashion and glitter. I think fashion and fame. Gem. Ooh, she's truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Whoa, Gem. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Who were the bad people in Gem?
Don't have a fucking clue.
Wow. We are the misfits.
I know that the Transformers and the Autobots and the Decepticons.
Yeah, I try watching that at home, and my ladybug
Shout
is
out
like,
to Bumblebee.
she's like, not this shit again, because it's like every 5 seconds it's like. By
the way, Adrian, why is Bumblebee my favorite character on the Transformers?
Because it's tiny like a little dab.
No, because he's yellow, and yellow represent endo.
How was I supposed to know?
How was I supposed to know when you said my favorite word was endo? I didn't know either.
Oh,
touche! You said E is your favorite word, and I'm thinking, what string starts with E?
Oh my! Oh, see, now I understand. See, this was the first setup, and it was me. It was me that did it. I didn't really realize it, and now she's popping and locking. See, I see. You see, there's a thing called reflections, and I'm looking. Who just snorted? Me! Wow. Why am I blaming you? Oh my goodness. You see what happens here on this show? Oh my goodness.
I'm having a good time when I snorkel.
Yeah.
Did you say snorkel?
That's what I call it. Snorkel. I don't know what it's called.
Snort.
Like
snort.
Like a snort laugh?
What's a snorkel?
The thing when you're diving with the
I'm Puerto Rican.
mouthpiece.
Puerto Ricans don't dive.
Bro,
We
come
don't
on,
dive.
bro.
We're afraid of the water.
No, come on. What are you
We don't
talking about?
dive.
What do you mean? How do you? Oh my God!
Adrian's
What
like,
are you
"You're
talking
literally
about,
fucking Ivy
bro?
Queen, you're
What
from the
are you
Caribbean."
talking about? Because all three of us are. Okay.
No,
you
I know.
go in the water. You get the fit. You do it all.
Okay, so Adrian, I have a huge fear of huge bodies of water, so I
Really?
don't go to the beach
Oh,
because I'm scared of the
oh,
beach.
No.
And then, like, when my feet touch the sand, it makes me nauseous.
Oh,
'cause it's like a
sensory.
sensory.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay.
I know.
I can snorkel in the tub.
That's true. But I was thinking, like, could you imagine the Puffco, like, with the blanket, the umbrella, a book, your beverages?
Yes,
And
I can.
what would you put in the cooler?
Water.
Water, and what would you put in there to eat?
Turkey and cheese sandwiches with mayonnaise and mustard. I
Wow.
love turkey with yellow American cheese or provolone cheese. And it has to be Hellman's mayonnaise. And it has to be old school yellow mustard, like the dollar yellow mustard. I don't want that fancy Dijon. I want old school yellow mustard. I grew up on Wonder Bread. Like I grew up like Eddie Murphy was like the burger inside the
Yes,
Wonder Bread. That was
yes,
me. Like
yes.
I'm from the South Bronx. I'm not a fancy girl. Give me golden circle bread, spice ham, and American
What
cheese,
is a
and I'm
golden-
just
Golden
happy.
circle.
What is
Remember Golden Circle
What is-
bread?
what is this? What is
Oh
Golden Circle?
my
I just
What
brought
is
it
happening?
back. I
What
just
is
brought
happening?
it back. I brought it back to the 90s.
Oh my goodness. So you got the water,
Wow.
you got the turkey, cheese, mayonnaise, mustard.
And chocolate covered almonds or chocolate covered cashews, and always Seagram's ginger ale. When I dab, I always have Seagram's ginger ale somewhere in sight. Every gig I go to, everything I do, if I do a dab bar, they always will have ginger ale and water for me at the dab bar. Those are my two favorite things to drink when I'm doing a dab bar and stuff.
So I think I just figured it out.
What?
See, but it's gonna come off like mansplaining now.
What? There's no mansplaining. Talk your shit.
What
Spit your shit.
about
What's
the what about those, you know, those shoes where it's like they look like feet? What if you wore those on the beach,
with
dude?
the
Yeah,
individual
dude.
Toes.
Right.
I could try, yeah.
Oh my, that
Actually, you give me a good enough dab, and I'll go. By the way, listen, I'm talking a little bit of shit because I learned how to dab out in California on the beach, like 2:00 in the morning, LAX, you know, plumber's torch, you know, BHO. Shout out to Streezy, you know, BHO shit, and like 2:00 in the morning, learning how to dab with my homies in Cali on the beach, and it was a very different experience than going in the day with the sun. Like there's a whole
and the sensory
thing.
overload,
Right.
The sounds, the
But
people,
in Cali, there's a beach. You like
Right.
It's like a fire pit lit. Like it's so, and that a lot of healing happened. You know, I also had bad experiences at the beach growing up. Like stories I could tell you that are like crazy. California healed a lot of that. Like going to Cali a few times, I always leave something in California that needs to be left, and I don't bring it back.
I love that.
And that beach was like my fear being left there.
I
Like,
love that.
Yeah, yeah, I love.
Oh,
I
okay,
love-
all
I
right,
love-
yes, I love it.
See, dabbing healed me. Dabbing took me for, listen, when I first started before Queenee was born August 10, 2020. Oh yeah. Look at time.
Oh, wow. So we're at an hour 14? Okay. How much longer do you think we should? You want to go another 6? Make it even hour
You
20?
want to do another 15
Another-
tops?
It's up to y'all. Go ahead.
15 tops?
Done. 15. There it
Okay.
is. And we're back.
So I forgot what I was saying.
You were talking about, see, this is the challenge
This is
now.
the stoner part.
This is the challenge now. Why did I just talk about the friggin'
How
time?
dabbing is healing.
California, healing, the beach, leaving fear behind. Every time you go to California, you leave something behind.
then
wearing the shoe footies on the beach.
Yeah, we hit
And-
something else and then we stopped. And I forgot what it was. It's okay. It'll come back.
It's gonna come back. So now, ideally, that's what you would do on the beach. Now, what would you do? Would you dab in a park, or would you dab first at home? Or what do you recommend for that first time? Because you're trying to get her dabbed up tomorrow.
Well, if we were like, let's say at that event and she came up to my dab bar, I'd ask her what she wants to feel, right? And then that's my first question is, what do you want to feel? Some people say to me, I want to feel relaxed. I want to go have a seat and I don't want to move, right? Then I'm going to go and I'm going to give them more of a gassier terp. But if someone says to me, nah, I just got here, I want to party, I want to be awake, I want to be focused, then I'm going to lean towards sativa. I don't think your environment determines like that. Like, I think that that's putting a fear where their fear doesn't need to be, I should be home. No, you could be anywhere you smoke that joint. Because remember, you're going to start out with a green size of a dab. You're not going to take a glob. And the glob is going to be what makes you catatonic. Like, if I give you a Queenee size dab and it's the first time out the bat, you're going to sit there like, listen, I gave someone at that same comedy show. Shout out to Mikey. I gave Mikey his first dab and he disappeared for 20 minutes. I'm like, where did Mikey go? He was sitting in the bathroom for 20 minutes. But I gave him a Queenee size dab. Like, his first experience was a punch. He said, I want to feel it.
So
he felt it.
He was contemplating life.
He was sitting in that bathroom wondering where he was and why was he sitting there. And for the rest, and then that kind of like went over, and then he had an amazing night. But the first 20 minutes, but I also knew what I was doing. I gave him what he wanted. You know, I also look at my people when I dab them up. Like, I keep an eye on you at an event.
Okay.
So if you come to me and you're like, oh, it's my first time dabbing, you may think I'm not looking, but I'm checking and I'm making sure you're drinking water.
Right.
And if I see you that you're a little like, I'll call you back and maybe I'll give you something to balance you out. I always have CBD at my dab bar.
Nice.
And a little CBD gummy goes a long way.
Ooh.
Takes away the nausea if you overconsume a dab.
Okay.
Helps balance you out. Gives you a little bit of the entourage effect, but it can also bring down your high.
Okay.
Same thing, have black pepper always around you. You chew some black peppercorns. That brings down your high. It's an old school way to bring down your high.
Really? I never knew that.
You see
And
how
if
much
you
we're
want to
learning?
increase your high, eat avocado after you consume, and that will increase your high.
What about our favorite fruit, mango?
I think that they say that enhances like your terpene profile, but if you have a healthy fat after you consume a dab, it'll take your dab higher because the fat is going to start metabolizing that THC. That healthy fat is going to cause your lipids to start metabolizing that THC. So whenever we do a sesh at home, I put guacamole, and people are like, yo, I feel so high. Yeah, because every time you take a dab, you're scooping in guacamole, and all that healthy fat is causing your lipids to open. Now you're metabolizing the THC. So you're feeling it more.
So you know what you got to do now.
Go home and have guacamole with your joint.
But wait a minute, we're going to set the whole thing up now. So she's got her puff coat. She's got her proxy. She made her picks.
Yeah.
One for the day, one for the night.
Yes.
Got everything set.
Okay.
Now, you've got the guacamole. What else you getting? You getting taquitos? You getting a burrito?
Oh.
Yeah, we got to set the scene now.
Okay, we gotta scoop the taquitos in the guacamole.
What?
Like
How high are you right now?
Like it was a chip.
How
but-
high are you?
It is a chip dip.
How high are you right now? I never thought of that.
Oh, but also,
What?
listen, before I forget, because we will forget, RSO is very medicinal, especially for women with pelvic pain issues. Me personally, I put a little RSO in my belly button The belly button is the most unused receptor that we have. It's what gave us life in utero. And so but then I will make sure I dry it out, properly clean
Yes.
it. Because if not, you can get a yeast infection in your belly button, right? Because
Wait, what?
Because of the moisture.
Yes, moisture and heat is what causes yeast. This is that can happen.
Wait,
to
you didn't look in
anyone.
the camera for that one?
No, because I'm in the zone. And the reality is that's harm prevention. And we didn't talk about any type of harm reduction. And harm reduction, putting RS on your belly button, great receptor. But if you do not, your belly button is hot, it's dark, and it's moist.
Got it.
And that can give a yeast infection. So you want to make sure you clean it out, you properly dry it. I put a little bit of ISO.
What?
Like an ISO wipe. Make sure it's dried out.
Oh,
Take
yes.
Another cotton, go in, dry it out correctly.
Oh my gosh.
Sure. So that's harm reduction. Same thing with dabbing. You want to make sure you're dabbing at the correct temperature. Harm reduction is important. Dabbing is a precise way to manage pain. It's a precise dosage. You know exactly, like the grain of rice
Right.
is a starter. I'm not going to do a grain of rice. I'm going to do probably 4 grains of rice, right? Because I know my tolerance. But a part of harm reduction is knowing your tolerance and dabbing at the right temperature. If you're dabbing it and it's too hot, you're putting yourself at risk to damaging your lungs. And that's with anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Still a carcinogen. Heat is still a carcinogen toward lungs. And I spent 10 years in pulmonary. So I'd be remiss to not say that temperature is important. Knowing your terps and knowing your tolerance is important.
I love that.
Yeah.
But Karen, did you notice? Did you hear 10 years? I caught that.
10 years of what?
10 years of medical experience.
Oh, 25 years.
25 years?
Yeah, 10 years in pulmonary. But
10 years in pulmonary?
25 years
25
altogether.
total years.
Oh my God.
Since
Oh.
1998.
Oh my God.
Back in the 1900s.
Back in the 1900s.
And the same community that I dedicated 25 years didn't believe me and couldn't help me with endometriosis. It was the cannabis community that saved my life. It
I
wasn't
love
the
it.
same people that I dedicated 25 years to. They didn't believe me.
That's okay. We believe you.
Thank you.
And now you have all the clips to prove it now too. So you're good. You're good. Now, what is the perfect temperature? I got to know.
Off the Puffco, I normally keep it anywhere between 500 and 518. If I hit a glass rig, I keep it between 500 and 520. I use either a dab right or a terpometer. I use some type of temperature gauge to measure my dabs. Can I take a dab and know off the bat? I can.
Right.
When I do my, by the way, I'm going to just say this right now. I applied to do a TEDx.
What?
I want to be the first woman on stage to take a
yes.
dab on stage.
Oh,
because my
yes.
presentations are an actual dab demonstration. So I want to do a dab demonstration on TEDx and show that the only thing controversial about that was my torch. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing controversial about treating my chronic pain with concentrates. Mm-hmm. The torch is what traumatizes people, and it causes people to associate it with something that's not so healthy and not. So the torch is the only thing that's controversial when it comes to how I manage my pain.
And what do you have in there in that case? You got how many in there?
These are 2 gram buckets. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 24 Gs.
What?
So about a zip. 28 grams is a zip.
Yeah.
So about a zip. Yeah. And they're all different brands, all different terps, all different profiles. My rainbow sorbet would be my daytime. It's very daytime strain, uplifting, limonene, myrcene. Works for pain, but it doesn't.
Can we get a look at that? Would you mind opening it?
Yeah, you can open up all of them. You can smell
Wait
them
a
too. Tell me
minute.
what that smells like.
Oh
It's
my.
like a little funky and a little sweet.
Ooh.
It's a little funky and a little sweet.
Oh, look in there. Look at
Yeah.
that. Oh my goodness.
Then I got some GMO, which is always a staple of mine.
What?
Smell the difference.
That's
This smells like
gassy.
garlic, mushrooms, and onions. Very
Oh no.
herbaceous.
Oh no. Not garlic. Oh my.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
it smells
herbaceous.
like roast beef or something, like au jus or something.
Very meaty.
Yes,
That's that Ken
dude.
doll cross with the Girl Scout cookie.
My goodness.
Let
So
me see what else I have in here.
Interesting.
you got to set the scene, right, my friend? You are doing it.
This is a Kush. This is a daytime. That was a daytime strain.
Oh, look at the. Oh, wow.
Well, and that's a little dry. It's been
But
sitting there for a
still,
little bit.
it looks like really like shiny and glittery and.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. And you know what? The nose knows. There's
It's
a
like-
whole terpene therapy thing with the nose. The nose knows. When I worked at Northern Westchester Hospital, we had a floor where we baked cookies on, and that smell would go through the hospital. And they would do it because it was a healing smell.
Comforting,
Everyone
right?
loves baked
Healing.
cookies.
It smells
you
like
know?
butter. It smells like caramel. This is wild. You
It
gotta
is.
get your nose in that.
That's why if your ladybug doesn't like that smell, that eucalyptol, that's her nose telling her that that's not a terpene that sits well with her. The nose knows. It'll tell you.
Wow, that's amazing.
I never take a dab that I can't see or smell first. If I can't smell it, I'm not dabbing it.
So
Because
now-
my body's going to tell me whether I like it or not.
So now the little stick, right?
My dab tool.
Your
Yep.
dab tool. You got like, how do you like precisely like do it?
So I left my hot knife outside.
worries,
but I
no
just
worries.
literally like, you just imagine what a grain of rice would be. Sometimes if you're like, let's say we don't have a dab tool,
right.
you know, some dab shit.
The-
I'll use the Q-tip. I'll use the other end of the Q-tip, and I'll scoop it up, and I'll just put it right in my puff coat. Like, we MacGyver this shit. It's not... That's why when I joked in the beginning, like, distilled water. Like, you have some headies that are like, no, I only put distilled water in my glass, and and I respect that. I am not that. I'm a mom. I have endometriosis. I have neuropathy. I'm a patient.
I just need water.
Yeah. Like, I just want to take my dab and feel better. I'm not sitting here to impress anyone. I'm not going to share with you how much my shit costs. It doesn't matter. What matters is we can have a functional conversation because I took a dab before I came in here. And that's what I want, especially moms, to feel like we're already choosing between buying food and getting medicine for ourselves. So I don't want anybody that supports me to feel like they're less than
Right.
because they can't dab rosin. No, we you fuck it up. Whatever you got, I got you, and I rock with that. So it's very hard for me. I don't get into that BHO rosin controversy because as a patient, we need everything, and sometimes that looks different, and we have to respect that. Like respect that 100%. That comes before being heady to me.
I like it.
Being healthy
Right.
is more. Being healthy is more important than being heady.
You see. I see you
saying.
laughing, Karen. I see
I'm
you
just
laughing, Karen. You
saying.
see, because look at the clock.
'cause
There's
I s-
only 4 minutes left.
I'd
and
rather
they're
be
getting it
healthy
in.
than heady.
They're getting it in right now. And they doing the hands too, and they're doing all this. But now the camera's on me. But now I look like I'm player hating now. But it's okay. It's all right
He
though.
said it. I didn't say it.
Wow.
We're just doing confessionals over here. You were just remember, no face, no case. We don't say anything, okay?
Wow.
This was one of the best podcasts.
Are you
in-
serious, dude?
Hands fucking
Dude.
down.
So much
I've never
fun.
had this much fun.
Are
and
you
I was
serious?
and I was on freaking, what is that? Albany Radio? Was that radio up
Yeah.
there? What is that?
I have no idea. I was just saying, yeah.
No, not Catskill Radio. There's a radio station up there
Okay.
that's called something big.
Right.
This was even better.
Wow.
That's so-
It was.
Oh my
so cool
God.
to
Well,
hear.
Yeah, I
thank
felt-
you.
yeah, no, thank you. This is a conversation.
I
This
got a
is fun.
question. I got one last question for my friend, our friend Karen,
friend
our
Karen.
friend, because
Thank
y'all
you.
are,
Our friend.
all of y'all are
I'm
good
about
now.
to be her dab mother, so that's my
here.
dab daughter.
Oh my God.
Talk about that.
Yes, thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Mother.
Oh my God. We got mother.
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 It's mother.
Oh
Mother.
my God.
Dab
Karen.
mother.
What was I gonna say now? Oh, did you get your questions answered?
Yes.
Really?
And then some.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. There it is. Wow. How about you, Tiana? How you doing?
Tiana's ready for a dab.
Yes.
There you go.
What? Oh my.
Good and
so,
yes.
You know what? I think you know
Nobody
what?
tells Queenie no.
Alrighty then.
That's the BX.
Oh my God. Wow. Did you just say stay mad?
I said stand up.
Oh my God.
No,
See,
BX stand up. Stay mad.
I really thought she said.
I
stay
can't
mad.
say stay mad after I dab.
Really?
I can't stay mad after a dab. I don't get mad. I dab. I don't get mad. I dab. Sorry, I don't get mad. I dab.
Merch.
Oh
That's
my
merch.
God.
I don't get mad.
That's merch.
That is merch.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is
you're right.
amazing.
I gotta call Raquel.
It's okay. You're getting the footage too, so you're gonna be able to do all this stuff
The
too.
Puerto Rican in me is like, nobody better steal that idea.
Well, it's just
the Puerto Rican in
it's
me.
just the four of us. So you're teaching these folks how to do the
when
thing.
I get
You're
those
showing
shirts
me.
made, you're all getting one. Okay.
There we
Now
go.
You're all getting one.
So we're getting ready to hit that dab. We're gonna do our thing.
Yes.
This is episode 30 something. I had to figure out what the number is
Was it 32? You
I
said?
think so, somewhere
so. I
around
think
there.
you said
But this
32.
still is a very special episode of the Bake Sale Session podcast. This is like part 2 for you now.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna have to make a trilogy and keep it going.
I think the next time we should bring food and do like a dab and like a terp tasting.
Oh my!
Like, let's get food to match the terps.
Can food be brought into this place?
Oh.
We just heard the. We can talk about it though.
Okay.
We
it's
can
not the
talk.
same.
Well, you see, I'm a yapper. I'm a professional yapper, so I can do that. And I see the clock. We're down to like 50 seconds. But what I want to do is this.
Yes.
I want to say thank you to Queenee da Kritic. Where can we find you, Queenee?
On Instagram, Queenee da Kritic. On YouTube, Sesh with Queenee. On my website, queeniedacritic.com.
That's what I'm talking about. And in about a month or so, you're going to be in Buffalo.
Yes.
Judging the solventless
Yes,
cup.
I am. Shout out to Buffalo.
Shout out
and
to
I'm
Buffalo.
doing a private sesh at Planet X. So look out for that. Okay.
Look out for all of that. Karen, you are an
Karen.
amazing producer. And I got to tell you, Tiana, you are rock solid. And you know what? This is the Big Sales Session podcast. We are out and we're having a ball. And look at this. I'm 10 seconds early.
Ooh.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
my God. That
goodness.
was so dope.